My name is Rafael Green, and I'm here with Me and Emotions to help describe and to help focus on jobs and business to help me and grow forward. My target topic is jobs and business. This is my topic due to the fact that this is a means for men to move and maintain in life. Without a job, without a business, we can't do that at all. We cannot supply the needs that we need for ourselves, our children, and our families. So, with the topics we have, job and business, our number one thing is focus. Focus, with me, it comes from a whole lot. It comes from mental. Focus means you have to be able to divert your mind to something to make sure that you can do what you need to do. That means you have to take time to plan. Without planning, you're all over the place. So if you focus on something, you will definitely take time to plan it. Once you plan it, you can put things in motion. You can plan it by writing it down, putting it in your cell phones, whatever you need to do, but it always has to start with a plan. Once you get a plan together, some people would call it a business plan. Once you get a plan together, because you're focusing, your mind is straight and narrow. It's like a tunnel vision. And once you have tunnel vision, you just know you're going straight forward. You're not looking right, you're not looking left, or you're not looking back. You're not looking in the rearview mirror. You're looking forward. So it's a focus. You have a focused target. It's job, business. If you want to be an entrepreneur, what do you like to do? So whatever you like to do, whatever your purpose is, whatever you need to do, whatever to maintain your life, you need to focus. So the number one thing is a plan. So once you get a plan in order, you have a plan in order, you can move forward in a lot of ways. Once you have a plan in order, you get knowledge on what you want to do. Knowledge is studying, research, communication. I'm writing fast and probably not spelling words right, but I will go back and explain it. So knowledge is knowing. Um, Most people know their ABCs and one, two, threes. So if you want a business or a job, you get the knowledge of what you want to do, because you already made a plan. So once you make a plan, you know you have the knowledge. So it means you have to take time to study, to research, to get in the books, to get in the forums and research what you want to do and what you need to do, how you want to do a job interview, what type of job you want, type of job you need, how much you want, how to get paid. It's all about focusing, planning, and then not study, research, and communicate. What I mean by communication is ask. A lot of people don't like to ask what they want or what they need. Communication is the key to success. If I ask, hey, how do I make $1? I expect somebody to tell me if I don't know. So it's just called communication. Now come understanding. Understanding what everything you're doing as far as your planning and your knowledge. Understanding and knowledge could go hand in hand, but they could be different. Knowledge is knowing. Understanding is understanding what you know. If you understand that this is a red marker, you have the knowledge, but you really understand this is more. You have the knowledge. I can tell you this is a red marker, so you have the knowledge. But understanding is when you see that it's red, that you understand that it's red. So when you have understanding, that means knowing that you understand what's going on in life. You know that you need a job. You understand that you need a job. You understand you need a business to maintain. You understand that you need this to maneuver in life. You cannot get this. You cannot maneuver in life without having a job or a business. I prefer business because you can work for yourself. I don't work for myself, and I'm working on working myself. But working for yourself is the most important thing to do. So you have to find your niche, your purpose in life. It may be hard at first, but if you get focused and follow a plan and get knowledge and get understanding, it will work. Application. Application is putting things in motion. So once you put things in motion, that means you're doing it. So you have plan, knowledge, understanding, and application. So application again is putting things in motion, putting everything that you have right here and putting it in place right there is application. So as far as a job, so if you're looking for a job, some people don't necessarily get the job they want at first, so they have to set a plan on what they do. So if you get a job that you don't like right now, you have to plan on getting a job that you do want. So you may have to work that job that you don't like for a few months, a couple of years, whatever the case may be. But while you're doing that, you're still planning because you can't do things overnight. So you're still planning, you're still getting your knowledge, you're still getting understanding, and then you're still gonna put everything in motion. Um, how else could we do this?
Understanding in regards to who I am. Do I have to have a sense of knowing self to get the understanding of the knowledge?
Of course, so knowing self is goes back to what do you want. I think that us as black men, we don't understand who we really are. A lot of us hasn't been taught who we are, so getting that understanding, it could be hard, but it could be difficult. But you have to dig deeper to it.
You said you got to dig deep to get understanding?
Yes, you got to dig deep. How you spell dig? D-E?
I-G. Is it D-I-G-G?
Is it D-E-I-G-G?
D-I-G.
Dig deep to get understanding. Dig deep into understanding can be hurtful at times, depending on what you went through in life or your barriers.
You said it can hurt?
It can hurt.
It's on the back of your tip.
Okay.
The cup.
Yeah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Digging deep can hurt, depending on what has occurred in your life. I'll just put what happened in your life. It could bring back old wounds.
W-O-U-N-D-S. O-U-N. D is in David, S. Yep, that's it.
Understanding is digging deep. It will bring about, sometimes it will bring about hurt or what happened. It could dig up old wounds. And it's called reflection too. Reflect. So that's how you really get an understanding of who you are as a person, is digging deep, dealing with your hurts, bringing up old wounds and reflecting on it. And once you do that, you can process it. I guess that goes the same thing with application. Process. And process to me is very important because that's where you spend time with yourself, getting everything together. Once you process things, you then focus, you then plan, you have a knowledge, now you're understanding. The processing part works hand in hand because you're getting understanding, you're getting that understanding of who you are. You processing it. And process don't work overnight. I think processing could last however you want it to last, but you got to learn how to process anything that you're doing in life yourself.
So how do I take knowledge and understanding and make it an application? So you say I got to study and dig deep. What does that require?
Time.
Okay, is that a part of application? Time?
I think time is more of a focus, but I put application as doing time. I may change that because I have to think about that because I really think time should go with focus. But process and understanding takes time. We have to give the brain time to think of it and realize everything that has happened in our lives and how we planned it, how we got knowledge of it, and to get understanding. It takes time to dig deep. It takes time to realize what has happened or what's going on.
What's supposed to be the outcome?
The outcome of all this
Could you put
is
that on the at the bottom over there with application? What's the right outcome?
to be successful in life.
Put that on there. What's the best way men of color can identify with being successful in life in terms of planning
Um,
for men of color?
Most people think money is the root of successful, but money is not the root of successful. Money does help, but the outcome, the whole process of being successful is to maintain. Successful is to live a life where you maintain it and you can take care of yourself. To maintain and take care of yourself. That's the whole outcome of being successful. Is to maintain, take care of yourself.
Okay. I'd like for you to take everything that you shared up on the board and close it out. Piece it all together for me.
The main purpose of this was for jobs and business, for you to maintain, to be able to find a job, start a business. I start off with the focus part of planning. When you planning is the number one thing of all things again, because you could put it together. You have a mindset when you write it down. If you read it, you can see what you have in front of you. Once you gain plan, you have gained knowledge by studying, research, and communicating. Once you get that done, it's understanding what everything has inspired. Just digging deep, digging about your hurts, your old wounds, reflection, and processing it. Once you put the application with it is to doing it, and it takes time. And the number one thing is we want the outcome to be successful and to maintain and be able to take care of ourselves.
Thank you.